Hello folks, and welcome to another class breakdown of Final Fantasy Tactics. This episode, it's all about the Mediator. This also is L58, in case you didn't know. So, the Mediator is an interesting class. Very supportive and a must for the Deep Dungeon, which we will be getting to. So, for this class, we have Invitation. It's an ability that allows a monster enemy into becoming an ally, and if they survive till the end of the map, then you can recruit them. Very useful in getting some rare items on the ease. That makes sense. You know, like you could recruit a chocobo, and monsters they breed over time, and so you can put them into battle, have somebody with a secret hunt kill them, which will poach them, and you get their, whatever goodies you get from poaching. So very, very useful ability. Next we have Persuade, which resets their CT count, which puts, it's better than slow because it puts them right back to 0 CT. Well, I don't know if I'd say it's better than slow. It has its advantages. I never use it though. Next we have Praise, which raises somebody's brave level. When I tried it, only raised it by about 4, and it isn't 100% successful. So Ramza's cheer up, better in my opinion. Next we have Threaten, which lowers the brave level by frightening the target. It lowers the brave by about 20, which is useful for the Deep Dungeon, and when I do my episodes on the Deep Dungeon, I'll explain that a little bit better. Next we have Preach, used to raise your faith. It is useful. These 4, Preach and Solution, these 4 that raise and lower your faith are very useful because, if you have a mage, wizard that doesn't have a high faith, and you need to raise it, this is the class that does it. So you raise it, make sure it doesn't get too high or too low, so they won't leave the party at the end of the battle. But this is what you use if you need to tweak somebody's braver faith. Next we have Death Sentence. Word skill foretells an enemy's death. I'm not a big fan of Death Sentence. I think there are better things out there. Then we have Negotiate, which is basically Steal Jill, but a different way. It is very useful, especially if you're doing that little trick where you box an enemy in and you just keep stealing, so you can not only get some Jill but get experience. Then you have a Mediator that doesn't have to box that monster in, that can do the same thing. Next we have Insult. Adds Berserk. Yeah, that can have its uses. I could see it. I've never really used it, never really needed to. But you throw somebody in Berserk that, like a mage, and that makes it easy. Just stay out of the way of the staff. We have Mimic Daravon. You put an enemy to sleep. Born Stories. Yeah, I see its use, but personally, Beowulf's Sleep has a much higher success rate, and so I like that. All in all, not too bad. Next we have Finger Guard. Evade enemy words, any enemy mediator that tries to use their words. Very, very rarely do you ever face off against mediators, and very rarely do they actually use their abilities, so I think that's a useless ability. You can skip that. Next we have Equip Gun. Equip Gun regardless of job. Very, very good, especially for a character like Mustadio, who has the engineer ability. If you want to work on other classes for him, then that's what you use. You do the Equip Gun, put Snipe as the second ability, and he's good to go. Next we have Train. An enemy becomes terminal, force them into becoming allies. That has its uses too. I threw it on Mustadio, and I think you can see in his character breakdown that it works on the enemy that he gets critical. It's it's okay. So we have Monster Talk, speak to monsters, use word skill even if not a mediator. And I don't fully understand that one, to be honest with you, because I would think if you just equip the talk ability on the on any class, you could use it, but I guess not. And no movement abilities. Okay, so mediator, yeah, uses guns. It is a must for a class like Mustadio if you want him to, play his classes other than, his gun class and want to use snipe. And like I said, a must for the deep dungeon, so it is a useful class. I would probably say I'd give it like a 4 out of 5. Yeah, I'd do that. Anyways, folks, get a little long here, so please rate, comment, appreciate. Let me know what you think about the Mediator. If you like it, you don't like it, all that good stuff. And I will see you later. Thank you for watching. Bye.